And
you're just gonna do the thing with that. You're just gonna like put your left foot in, put your left foot out, put your left foot in. And
look! I did that a long time ago, and I've turned it all around.
You turned it all around.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, welcome back everybody to another episode of Multiplex Miscellaneous. It is Sunday at 9 Eastern, which means that it's only one thing that it's dark. It's dark over here.
Dark.
Ooh. Are we telling scary ghost stories here? That's how we starting off the show?
Maybe.
Because I can tell scary ghost stories. Oh no, Andrew's frozen. No, this is what happens whenever you do the thing. Now I gotta turn on the lights. I'm scared of the dark. Oh, that's better. There. That's
Crap.
better.
I'm frozen. No!
Kaleb Koho, we can
there we go.
There has to be hashtag Vail. Can you please spell it right? That would be great.
Look, spelling is important.
Yeah. Miscellaneous after dark.
I mean, I can turn the lights back off again.
Yikes. All right, we got Michael Turner, Joe Fairley, and Jay Burns says without too. Well, we can't officially accept the thing until Jay puts in the Bafau thing. Do that and there in the thing.
And Lucas, to answer your question, because I am. I only got 5 hours of sleep last night. So
yeah. Why am I wearing a blanket? Because it's cold. It's Canada.
Yeah,
it's always cold.
There's an obvious answer, and it's also the correct answer. However, that question will not come up in this match. Oh, look, a wild Kaleb Koho has joined the call. Kaleb, how are we doing?
I definitely said Bofau, and I pressed A because I'm a moron.
Of course you did.
I was trying to type around my microphone, but I did it this time. As you can see, I did correctly say Bofau in the chat.
Well, congratulations. You know how to spell.
Thank you. I went to kindergarten.
You know how to spell words that aren't in the dictionary.
I do. I do know how to type out acronyms in suitable fashion.
All right. Oh wait. No, Jay's good. I'm getting weeks mixed up. How many people we got so far today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. Oh, we got Malcolm too.
Yeah. So there's 9.
Yeah.
This is a fact. I am whiter than sour cream with the sun on my face.
So, you guys want to hear some good news and some bad news?
Good news, everyone.
Sure. The good news is that I made homemade pizza for the first time in a while yesterday.
Ooh.
Bad news is you burned it?
I burned mine. I didn't burn Sue's. I burned mine.
Rip.
Yeah.
I mean, pizza's pizza. So
yum yum.
Yeah. Plus, I made fucking actual Belgian waffles, the ones that are super crispy and sweet, and yeah, they're really good.
Yesterday I made some polenta with carrots and spinach.
Yeah, you were sending me pictures of that.
Yeah, and pan-seared scallops with an avocado paste topped on it.
Ooh.
Because I'm a classy bitch.
Now, where did you get the inspiration for such recipes?
That's a good question, Brooklyn. A man keeps his secrets close to his chest.
You know what?
I don't blame you.
I do have to say a thank you on air to one Andrew James Barr.
Oh, you're welcome.
Because I listened to a song called Astoria by a band called Mariana's Trench, and that song is incredible.
Yeah!
I am on a Mariana's Trench deep dive. I need more suggestions from you and Holtzman, but I've listened to that song at least 8 times already.
Well, if you want a song that's gonna make you cry, I would listen to Dearly Departed.
Okay.
However, I would also recommend listening to a few other songs before that because there's a lot of references in that one. So I would probably say the next one that I would suggest is.
I'm going to make a playlist as you say these words.
Astoria.
Okay, so I put Astoria in the playlist. There we go.
I'm sorry, Arcadia.
Arcadia. Cody, get on this call then, you dumb.
Doing right now. Coldplay's Fix You.
Yikes.
It's not Coldplay.
What are we
It's
making
not Fix You.
What are we making a playlist of?
Mariana's Trench.
What album is that?
Mariana's Trench?
Yeah.
I'm Canadian and I don't care about Mariana's Trench. Also, Lucas, if you're gonna play, get #without in the chat. Right
it's a Masterpiece Theater.
Okay.
Oh, it's Acadia, not Arcadia. Sorry.
Okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
Actual miscellaneous thing. I'm gonna be cutting off the entries here at 9:08. So you have precisely 2 minutes to get your name in. I already have Garth McMurray, Jonathan Peck, Chris Diaz, Zach Ford, Michael Turner, Kaleb Koho, Joe Harrison, Jay Burns, and Malcolm Godilay.
Since I have Cody Newberry's attention very clearly in the chat, how about you advance to the next week? All right. I'm sitting here with a 12-1 record, having decimated the Buffalo Bills. I'd like to move on to next week.
Fight in words.
I know you're busy playing your Jurassic World Builder, but
Fight.
I'd like to keep playing real games.
Fight. There we go.
Fight.
What else did I do? Oh, I made bagels. Made bagels this
From
week.
scratch?
Yeah, from scratch.
Oh man.
They were fucking like chef's kiss.
I have been making like chicken sandwiches with the toasted sesame seed bagels.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Nice.
they're plus there's this one place near my job that is also still open that makes breakfast, and they had like a whole bunch of leftover maple syrup, so they brought it to us in case we wanted some. Put that on my chicken sandwich. Add a little sweetness to that bite. Amazing.
Yes, Cody, to answer the question, this is a team match because there are 9 people already signed up on the wheel. It is 10:08 though, so cutting things have been cut off. I am apologizing. I am sorry. You had plenty of time to get your name in.
I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm Mr. Freeze Miser. I'm Mr. 10 Below.
Fallout. Fallout might be my favorite song off of the album Ever After.
I will add it.
And The Killing Kind from the most recent album.
Let's get some names on here. We primed the wheel as always. So first person on the show.
This wheel is USDA primed.
It's going to be Jonathan Peck. He is coming right here. To Multiplex Miscellaneous.
Okay, right here. This is a team's match, correct? I might have just.
This is a team's match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's a shame we're not going to get the Skull Peck reuniting match.
Please put. Is Cody not going to play? That sucks.
Oh, no, he's not going to play.
I like
it is Michael Turner.
I was going to say I'd like me and Cody on the same team for once. That'd be fun.
All right, and Jonathan Peck's teammate is going to be Joe Harrison, and Michael Turner's teammate,
Joe Peck 2020. Am I right?
Is going to be Zach Ford. Zach Ford. You.
Damn it! God damn it!
All right. So we'll get you off of the wheel. And yeah, all right. We'll send the links and the things. Yeah, I'm about to fucking sneeze, so I'm gonna mute the mic prematurely.
All right, cool.
And
we're gonna talk about Mariana's Trench a little bit more. So their last album is actually a coda to Astoria, but it's also highly referenced by the work of Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay. I could tell the cover art for this one is much sadder and scarier than the Astoria one.
Oh, I'm trying to remember like what line it was exactly, but they totally referenced the Telltale Heart in one of their songs.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta write down categories so I make sure I can do the statisticals.
Ooh, you gotta be careful of those statisticals.
Don't want to nick the statisticals.
Yeah, no.
The stats don't lie.
Stats.
All right,
Numbers.
stats.
Sales.
Zach, Mike Turner, Joe Harrison, and Jonathan Peck. I have sent to you the link to the show. Is Koho's hat referencing his love of ham? If so, what is your favorite kind of ham?
Honey baked is the only kind of ham.
Prosciutto is the correct answer.
You're right.
Because prosciutto is technically a ham.
You got
it is a
right.
cured beef from the ham. Oh my God, what's the primal crust of the pork?
So
No, you're right.
No, I really like the musical Hamilton.
Whoa,
Hey, Joe Harrison.
Yep. Here with a message for everyone that virginity rocks.
Sex can wait. Masturbate.
Exactly.
I'm in danger.
This is actually my team name. I am now starting a team of only people who are virgins. Enjoy it.
You're going to be on that team by yourself there, Jeff.
While we're waiting to come in, the Canadian bacon is made from the pork loin, so it is not a ham. And bacon is made from the belly, so it is also not a ham.
Kevin Bacon. Question: who's all in this match and who's on which teams again? I zoned out.
So it is Jonathan Peck. Yes.
And Joe Harrison. Okay.
And then
So Joe Peck 2020.
Joe Peck 2020.
Yes.
There he is, in fact.
A replacement to the different Tech 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
the Christopher
yikes.
Plummer Peck 2020.
Yep.
Yikes.
And then we have Michael Turner and Zach Ford.
yes.
I think you mean Theo's dad.
Yeah.
Father of Theo, and that is only to be referenced by Mr. Shieldbach. I got you, Lucas. No worries.
Cody, the go live button is still functioning, so
Would you look at the time? The end button just accidentally pressed itself.
Fucking yikes.
I absolutely just slipped and clicked the end broadcast button. Oh no!
No!
Wah, 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 wah.
Hold on, wait. I do actually have the sad trombone sound effect on my phone.
Of course you do. It's your ringtone for life.
Fucking yikes.
There, hold on. Oh. There we go. Now I'm back.
Oh, I thought it was more like the Price is Right. Oh, wait.
Father of Theo has arrived.
Yes.
And he's gone.
Uh-oh.
And he's back.
Why can you not come into the stream? There you go.
Am I in?
Oh,
Am I here?
Father.
yeah, you are here. You are
Okay.
here.
I'm actually gonna leave because I was drinking kombucha, enjoying the time, but now I'm on camera. I have to have a beer to stay on brand. So goodbye,
okay.
kombucha.
All right, so we're just waiting for Michael Turner.
Just chewing gum.
Yeah, Michael Turner.
How much time we give before we spin again?
We're gonna give him until 10:16, so he has precisely 120 seconds. Now he has 60 seconds because I didn't realize that we were that close. Yeah.
You actually have 60 seconds.
Or else you'll be gone.
Gone. like Philip Phillips said.
Gone.
Yo, Philip
God.
Phillips' first album is actually pretty solid.
Thank you.
I was listening to a Philip Phillips song earlier today.
Which one?
Home.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay.
Home's
So,
good.
The
Okay,
theme
so
song
we
is,
have to-
2016 Olympics.
Yes.
I believe Michael Turner is tapping out. He says his internet is quote unquote crapping out. Sincerest apologies. So
wheel.
we're gonna spin that wheel again.
Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin
All
that
right.
wheel.
Put me in, coach.
No, Lucas, we can't let Zach pick his teammate. Hide.
And we will be establishing the Kingsmen, the first official team on Miscellaneous. We'll put me and Zach in.
All right, stop you. There we go. Cool. And Zach's new teammate is gonna be.
I don't know who my option.
I'm actually really
Come
offended you
on.
misspelled Zach
Need
Ford.
my name again, and then I'm gonna wake up my son, and we're gonna play with a 1-year-old.
Somehow the 1-year-old.
Well,
would be
Jonathan
better
Peck's
than
already
me,
here.
So
All right.
And it is gonna be fucking Joe Harris is already here.
Son of a bitch! I'm right there. It's that no good bitch down in Florida, Carol fucking Baskins.
Chris
Carol
Diaz.
fucking fast. That
All right,
bitch Carol
Chris.
Baskin.
All right. Do
World's greatest 1-year-old. Lucas Shield.
Not quite. He's only 11 months. That's a lie. Is that Michael saying world's greatest 1-year-old?
No, Lucas said world's greatest 1-year-old. Is
All right,
Barbara
let's
Stanwyck
see.
a category because Theo would destroy that?
He was the world's strongest 1-year-old because of Lucas's workout routine. He has a baby six-pack.
So what kind of
all right.
what brand of beer are you drinking?
I'm drinking 3 Sheeps. I don't know which one I grabbed. Fresh Coast. 3 Sheeps, Wisconsin Brewery.
3 sheeps.
Represent local.
True.
All right, I'm gonna kick Koho out for a second. We'll see here. Okay, there. And Chris Diaz.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Doing good.
All right, cool.
My
So,
third match today.
All right. Let's get my
So,
scoreboard ready.
I am going to kick Bar out, and then he's gonna go right here.
Oh.
And then these are your teams.
Here we go.
All right. So, any questions before we start?
Nope.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, cool. So we're gonna spin the first wheel. Let's see what category you get first. And there.
All right, and here we go. Bloop, bloop. Arts and literature.
All right, cool. So I will ask you your first question. Arts and literature. You're gonna get 3 questions in this category, and whoever gets the most right will advance on to round number 2. If you're tied, you will advance on. And both teams will go on. But yeah, let's do your first question. Arts and
And we lost
literature.
Joe Harrison.
Oh no.
Of course, we lost Joe Harrison.
Uh-oh. What do we do?
All right.
I think we.
Oh, hold on.
Joe-
Hold on. Never mind. I just saw Cody pop up.
It's a full fucking party. And, miscellaneous. Everybody's here.
It's like no good bitch down in Florida, Carol fucking Baskins. Let's just blame it
All right.
on Carol fucking Baskins.
Yeah,
All
can
right,
somebody?
so-
Okay, there. Joe's back. So
There he
Caleb,
is.
get out of
All
here.
right. So get me out. Oh, that'll work.
Oh
too.
yeah, I have to do this
That'll
whole
That'll
dance
work
again.
too. That'll,
Oh,
that'll
I'm
work.
sorry. Listen,
Yeah, that
Bar
also
knows what happened. It happened to him, or it happened to Bar earlier.
Okay, so your
Team
question.
randomly kicked you out.
Your first question in arts and literature is as follows. In what play will you see the character Willie Loman?
So have you played any games recently?
I have. I've been playing Pokemon Sheet.
It sounded like you said Pokemon Sheet for a second, and I was like, is that a new one?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Go to Jonathan Peck first.
I was trying to kill a mockingbird, but I ran out of time.
That is incorrect. Joe Harrison.
Death of a salesman.
Zach Ford.
Death of a salesman.
And Chris Diaz.
Death of a salesman.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, spinning the lyrical nails and yeah. Call me Arthur Miller, son, because it's Death of a Salesman. Paul wanted me to make an After Crap Battles of History reference. But I failed. You want to get him up with question number 2?
Yeah, sure. I'll give him question number 2. All right. Finish the title of this Oscar Wilde book. The Blank of Dorian Gray. Go ahead.
Do people still read books?
I am actually in the middle of reading another Oscar Wilde piece.
Oh. Is it 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah, that's the one.
1? Pens down. I'll go to Chris Diaz.
The Tale of Dorian Gray?
Can you move that in a little closer? I can't see it.
There we go. Tail.
Okay, that is incorrect. We'll go to Zach.
The Picture of Dorian Gray.
All right. That is correct. Joe.
I put The Trial of Dorian Gray.
And Jonathan.
I wrote The Life of Dorian Gray.
All right. That is incorrect. Yeah, picture was the answer. Chris and Zach up 3-1 as we go into the third question of arts and literature, and it is going to be as follows. Who wrote the books Stardust and American Gods?
Which of the two would you fall under? Are you an American God or are you Stardust?
Well, I'm not American, so then I guess I would be Stardust.
Okay, technicalities. What if it was Canadian Gods?
It would be 5A, 4A, 3A, 2A, 1A. Pens down. We'll go to Joe first.
Neil Gaiman, however you pronounce his last name.
That is correct, Chris.
No, I got it wrong. I didn't get it.
Zach.
Neil Gaiman.
And Jonathan Beck.
Neil Gaiman.
All right. He did get that correct, but despite Joe and Jonathan getting 3, Chris and Zach got 4 of 6. So it means that they will be getting to spin the found number 2, and how that's going to work is we're going to spin a category. They'll get to pick who will answer the question, and then the other team will get to select who will steal. And then there are also spinners, the opponent's choice, and a couple other wacky selections. So Andrew, let's give them. Let's see what category they're going to get.
Let's bow it up.
Buffalo.
History, geography.
All right, Chris or Zach, who is going to take that question?
What do you think, there?
How are you in history, geography? And trivia and academic segments, that's usually my worst.
That's kind of my worst.
So I can just take it and hope for the best, but
sure. And
okay.
All right, Doug fucking nuts. All right,
I'm a history minor, Peck.
Oh.
I'm a history minor, so I can take this. I can try out this duo attempt if you're okay with that.
Well, I was going to say my mom's a history teacher, so I know some history. So, if you're more comfortable with it, then I'll let you do it. So,
yeah, I'm like 100% comfortable with it. Okay, so that's good.
Right.
I'll take the opportunity.
All right.
Okay, so it's gonna be Zach taking the answer and then Joe taking the steal if applicable. I will ask you a question, history and geography, and it is as follows: What person walked up to the Church of Wittenberg and nailed their 95 thesis into the store?
Is there multiple choice?
No, there's not.
Martin Luther.
That is correct for the history geography wedge. All right, so they take an early lead as we go back to the file number 1.
Numero
and I do remind you, you guys have been doing a great job. Only wrong answers in the chat. The more hilarious, the better. Maybe one of the people who are watching backstage can highlight some of the better ones. Cough, Kaleb. Cough, Cody. Sorry, just a cough. You
gotta get some coldies or something for that. All right, here we go. Ooh, music.
Everybody's favorite category.
I know it's mine.
All right. I will give the first question in music, and it is going to be as follows. What instrument did John Bonham play for the band Led Zeppelin?
What do you think about Zeppelin?
Led Zeppelin is like one of the top 5 greatest bands ever.
Top 50, top 25. I'd go top 25. Look, they've got some great, fantastic songs, but other ones are kind of
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jonathan Peck.
I just wrote guitar.
This is incorrect. Chris Diaz.
Trombone.
That is incorrect. Joe.
Drums.
That is correct. And Zach.
Drums.
All right. So Joe and Zach getting that one correct. Andrew, I'd head up with question number 2.
Yeah, let's do it. Johnny Cash's Hurt is a cover of a song originally by what 90s alt-rock band? So
Are you
go ahead.
Are you a fan of this alt-rock band?
I get the appeal.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Zach first.
9 Inch Nails.
That is correct. Chris?
Didn't get it. That Led Zeppelin.
Joe?
9 Inch Nails.
And Peck?
No, didn't run anything.
No? All right, tied up 2-2 as we go to your next question in music, and it is going to be as follows. Len's Steal My Sunshine and Bewitched C'est La Vie are one-hit wonders from what year?
Now, if you had your choice, which one would you take?
Steal My Sunshine.
Sure. Absolutely. That is a pop staple right there. That is just summertime perfection. Honestly, it might come up on a Your List Sucks.
It may come up on a Your List Sucks, possibly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Peck.
1974.
This is incorrect. Joe.
1998.
That is incorrect. Chris.
2003.
That is incorrect. And Zach.
I also put 98.
That is incorrect. 1999. 1999 is the answer. So I do owe some sandwiches. But it is tied 2-2. So both teams get to go to the foul number 2.
That's correct.
All right. And we will let Joe and Jonathan go first because they are behind.
Okay.
So let me know whenever you're good.
I am good.
You're good in the hood.
Hey, what is that?
Yes. All right. And your spin is Bafow. Games.
All right. So Joe or Jonathan, who is going to be taking games?
I'm more 50-50 on games, so what about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't play a lot of games. I don't play a lot of games in general, so I would say you take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, and then Zach and Chris, who's going to be stealing?
What do you think, Dan?
Not my strength. unless it's like stuff from the 1990s. If it's Nintendo, that's it. Otherwise, how are you?
I'm pretty good at game. I'm more familiar with the present one than Zelda.
Hey, I would say take it.
Yeah.
So Pack is going to be taking it for the wedge, and then Chris is stealing in the opportunity?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, sure. All right, so, you want to go with that one then, Andrew?
Sure, let's do this. The one I'm on or the one you're on?
Whichever one, doesn't matter.
All right, I'm going to go with mine. Who is usually the main antagonist in the Zelda franchise?
Oh, can I just say it? Oh.
Yep.
Link.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
The antagonist is Ganon.
That is correct.
That is correct. And then, Chris, you will get another games question. If you get that one correct, you will get the wedge. And I will say, actually, we'll go this one here. All right, Chris, your question in gaming for the steal. In what FPS franchise would you find the gravity hammer and the energy sword?
Hello?
For the game's wedge.
Good. I don't know what FPS means.
First-person shooter.
Okay, got it.
All right, so they go up 2 wedges to nothing, and then they actually get to go back to the wheel and spin. Potentially could be going up 3 wedges to nothing.
All right. Well, here we go.
We're good?
Good job.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool.
We're all good, baby.
We're on Befau number 2?
Befau number 1. Oh, that's right. Befau number 2. Yep.
Yes.
You right. I completely forgot. Good thing I didn't do anything stupid. All right. So now we are ready. Okay, let's do this. Befau. TV.
No.
All right, Chris and Zach, who's been taking TV?
What do you think, Dan?
I'm about average.
Same.
So it's going to be hit or miss, depending on what it's about. What about you?
About the same. I'm more familiar with the newer stuff than him. Up to you, Dak.
I'll take it.
All right, cool. So we'll give Zach the TV question. Jonathan and Joe, who will be stealing in the chance that he gets it wrong.
I'm a writer for the TV league.
Okay. I'll let you do it.
All right, so Zach's taking the question, and Joe will be stealing if applicable. Andrew, you want to hit him up with that TV question?
Alrighty. The one I'm on or the one you're on?
Whichever one you want.
Cool. I'm gonna go with the one I'm on then. What television show features characters such as Kelly Kapowski, AC Slater, and Zach Morris?
That is Saved by the Bell.
For the wedge.
For the TV wedge. An early 3-0 lead. You don't see that anymore in the old miscellaneous.
Good job.
Yeah. All right. So as we go to back to Befau number 1.
Give it just 1 second. I'm fixing this one, and here we go. Befau number 1.
Befau number 1. We're gonna spin that thing.
Spin that thing. Oh, it's the Schmodown.
The Schmodown. I'm a Schmo. I'm a down. All right. While you fix up those wheels, I will give you your first question in Schmodown, and it is going to be as follows. Who did Janine the Machine face as the opener for the 2019 Showdown live event in New York?
I have yet to be able to go to a live show, unfortunately. I was going to go to the New York one, and then I had a graduation I had to go to.
Oh, well, was the graduation worth it?
It was a friend's, and I was very proud of them.
Nice. Well, that's good. Let's go to Joe.
Chance Ellison.
That is correct.
Front row
Zach.
drunk off my ass.
I put chance.
All right. Peck.
I didn't run out of time, so.
And Chris.
I got the 1-1.
All right. All right, Andrew, you want to hit him up with that next question in Showdown?
Absolutely. What team defeated BOB, Box Office Breakdown, to become the first team's champion? What team that's disbanded needs to get back together?
That would be Blofeld's Cat.
Interesting choice.
Purely for the memes.
Fair enough. The memes are they're the currency of the internet.
4, 3, 2, 1. There's a very sad dog. Pens down. Can we make sure that sad dog is okay? We'll go to Chris.
Is it top 10?
That is incorrect. Joe.
Team Schmoes.
That is correct. Peck.
Team Schmoes.
And Zach.
I changed my answer. I wrote top 10.
All right, so Joe and Peck are up 3-1 as we go to your final question in Throwdown, and it is going to be as follows. In Cody Hall's Schmodown debut versus Lon Harris, he came out with a jersey on from what movie?
Hey, no movie trivia. I thought we agreed, Brooklyn. No movie trivia.
It's not movie trivia. It's visual. It's photographic memory.
You're asking.
I'm asking for the movie though that was on the jersey. It'd be different if I was like Cody Hall was in this movie. He was in 5, 4,
5 movies.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zach first.
Space Jam.
That is correct. Chris.
I forget the one I said, Rudy.
Joe.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam, Space Jam.
And Jonathan Peck.
Come on, bro. Space Jam.
All right. So, Joe and Jonathan going, whoa, we lost.
You broke
Cody.
the rules. You broke the rules.
Did I break the rules, though?
I told you we were going to get reprimanded.
Listen, It's not movie trivia. It's pictures on names.
Movie Warzone and Fandom Fights will be filing an
All right.
official grievance.
There.
Okay, that was awkward.
Listen, this is what happens whenever too many people have access to the main board. Chaos can be chaos. Yeah, no pay for a week because that would insinuate that I actually get paid for this. But yeah, let's go to the wheel. It is going to be Joe and Peck. Let's see if they can actually get a wedge this time. You took TV off, right?
Yes, I did. Ooh,
nice.
opponent
TV's on there.
Ooh.
All right.
I hit X
Anyways.
on TV.
Jerry, I can't.
Anyways, so the remaining categories that you can give them are. It is going to be it'll be arts and literature.
I have it up here.
Showdown. Okay, yeah, you got it.
That's it.
So it's arts and literature, time hop, science technology, schmodown, sports, and music.
What do you think, Dan?
I want to say after that first round, arts and literature.
Yeah.
More, but I don't know. Wait, what is time hop?
So time hop, basically, you're going to get 3 events, and you have to tell us which of those events happened first.
I feel like that could also be hard for them, but also be hard for us. But we want them to be wrong. I don't know. What do you say? Arts and lit or time hop?
I don't know because one of them is a history major. Minor. Somebody.
Okay, let's do arts and literature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and then you guys will get to pick who gets to answer that question, and as well who gets to steal.
Let's pick Peck. Based on the first round, I think he got less right in arts and literature.
All right, so Peck's going to take arts and literature, and then Chris is going to go steal. Okay.
Yeah.
So Peck, I will give you your arts and literature question, and it is going to be as follows. What painter was famous for cutting off his left ear?
just want to make sure I say his name right. Vincent Van Gogh.
For the Arts and Literature wedge.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
All right, so they are now behind 3 games to 1, or 3 games to 1, 3 wedges to 1. Imagine if we did a best of 7 games. That would be like hours upon hours.
Upon hours.
All right, as we go back to Bethau number 1.
Okay. And here we go. Here we go. Science and technology.
Science and technology.
Science.
All right. Andrew, you want to head up with that first question in science and technology?
Yeah, let's do it. Your first question in science and technology. What is the symbol for zinc on the periodic table? What is your favorite periodic table entry?
Periodic table element? I would say it's neon.
Honestly, that's a good pick. That's a
Yeah,
good pick.
it's it's bright. It catches the eye. 5, 4, 3.
Not gonna lie, I was
2,
gonna make a joke, but that's
1.
too good a pick.
Pens down. All right, let's go to Jonathan Peck first.
This is this.
Nope, that is incorrect. Chris Diaz.
I said V, no.
Joe.
ZC.
That is incorrect. And Zach.
Put ZN.
ZN is correct.
That is
Hulu.
correct.
Dang.
All right. Your next question in science and technology. Jeff Bezos is the CEO of what website giant?
Who's your favorite giant? Is it Willie Mays?
Buster Posey, I guess.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice. What was the name of the one guy? He was nicknamed Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, Pablo Sandoval.
That
5,
Sandoval.
4,
That was it.
3, 2, 1. He played for the Sox, I think, too. Pens down. Let's go to Chris Diaz first.
Google.
And it's incorrect. Jonathan Peck.
Amazon.
That is correct. Joe.
Amazon.
And Zach.
Amazon.
All right, that is correct. Tied up 2-2. As you go to your final question, Andrew, you want to ask?
I will. What is the name of the unit used to measure the loudness of sound?
And I will remind our competitors and everyone else at home that now that there are 4 wedges off the wheel, that spinner's choice, opponent's choice, and lose your turn are off the wheel. Fucking yikes, some of these answers in the chat. 5, 4, 3,
No.
2, 1. Pens down. Not sure why we have the wheel up, but yeah. Let's go to Joe.
Decibel.
That is correct. Chris.
Nope. Didn't get it.
Jonathan.
No, got nothing.
And Zach.
I have nothing.
All right. So that means that Joe and Jonathan are going into round number 2 as they got 3 as opposed to Chris and Zach's 2. And we'll see if they can decrease that deficit. As we go to spin the wheel.
And we shall find out
it's going to be
right now. Music.
all right. Joe and Jonathan, who is going to be taking the music?
I'll
Are you
ahead.
more comfortable in music?
Yeah, I would just say I'm more comfortable with music though. I know some knowledge right here.
All right. Go ahead. You can take it.
All right, and Chris and Zach, who is going to be to go over the steal.
Can I take
Pat,
it?
you want to take it? I'm
Yeah.
more familiar with Warwick than I am with
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, so Jonathan's going to be going for the answer, and then Zach will be going for the steal, if applicable. Mr. Peck, your question in music is as follows. What female country artist has hits like Mama's Broken Heart, Over You, and Little Red Wagon?
Country singer. Mine's a Flood. Mine's a Flood. Yeah, Dolly Parton.
That is incorrect. Zach, a chance for a steal.
Is it Miranda Lambert?
That is correct. And now your music question for the steal. What legendary band released the album Pet Sounds in 1966?
Oh, is he?
For the music wedge. All right. So that is a 4-1 wedge lead. And as we go back into Bafau number 1.
That is number 2. I am switching it over right now. And here we go. Bafau number 1. Here we go. Bafau! Television.
Television. All right. Andrew, you want to take this one? Or?
Yes, actually.
All
So
right.
your first question in Television. What A&E show starring Freddie Highmore is based off the Alfred Hitchcock classic Psycho? Or as some people would call it, Psycho.
Now, is this now, do people consider this a movie question?
See, that's a good question, but the question says what A&E show.
Well, yeah.
So we're looking for a
But
TV show, not a movie.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe first.
Bates Motel.
That is correct, Chris.
One of my on the pre-cheated show, then a lot of people see Paint Motel.
Can you move that in a little bit closer?
No, I can read it. He got it.
Okay, yeah. Joe? Or not Joe, Jonathan.
Bates Motel.
And Zach.
Bates Motel.
All right. Everybody getting that one. I think that's the first clean sweep in a little while. As we go to your second question in TV, and it is as follows. What late comedian had starring roles in TV shows such as Mork and Mindy and The Crazy Ones?
I would consider myself a crazy one. What about you?
I mean, I spend time on a call. If Pawn Stars isn't an adaptation of Psycho, I don't know what is. 5,
Please
4,
don't disrespect my family like that.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zach first.
It's Robin Williams.
That is correct. Chris.
One of my favorite comedians, Sally Patchway, Robin Williams.
All right. Jonathan.
Robin Williams.
And Joe.
Robin Williams. Kenneth, don't ever step into Rick Harrison's pawn shop.
Yikes.
You're not welcome.
All right. And your final question in TV. What cooking competition show would you find Bobby Flay, Masaharu Morimoto, and Alton Brown?
I just want to say I'm very glad that you chose to ask that question.
Oh, me too. I'm very glad that question was there. Masaharu
I can already hear Cody Newberry yelling. It's just like it's just muscle memory. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jonathan Peck.
Is it Iron Chef America?
That is correct, Chris Diaz.
Nope, I got the wrong. I said the American Chef, said Chop Off.
Joe.
I forgot America.
And Zach.
Yeah, I just put the Iron Chef.
Yeah, I can't accept Iron Chef because that is the original Japanese show. But Joe and Jonathan going 5 for 6 in the category, edging out a really close round. So go back to found number 2. They have a chance to once again catch up as they're behind 4 wedges to 1.
Ooh.
All right, now you have the option, gentlemen. You can go challenge the TV music, games, or history wedge, or you can respin.
I'm very good sports, but I think I did well on TV though. I might have sticked on it. What do you think?
I think I say we challenge for TV. I'm more comfortable in TV, so I can I challenge for TV?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's good.
We're gonna
All
challenge
right,
for TV.
so, all right, I will administer your questions to TV. How it's going to work, guys, is you have to get 3 questions correct, and if you get it right, you will get the wheel. All right, your first question, Joe, in TV is as follows: in Fairly Odd Parents, name one of the 2 of Timmy's fairy godparents.
Cosmo.
Okay, that is one of them. We also would have accepted Wanda. Where is the city of the college that Community takes place in?
Fresno.
That is incorrect. Looking for Greendale. Greendale, as was Greendale Community College. So that challenge, unfortunately, is unsuccessful as we go back to the foul number 1.
The foul numero uno is away. History, geography.
And, all right, back to history, geography. Andrew, you want to ask them the first question in this great category?
Oh boy, do I. What historical figure is known for having said, "Let them eat cake"? What kind of cake is the best cake?
Gumdrop cake is the correct answer. But an apple spice cake is a close second.
I'd probably go with a tres leche.
Ooh, caramel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Chris Diaz first.
Mary Antoinette. I think that's how you say your name.
Yeah, we'll accept that.
Yeah, we'll accept that.
Marie Antoinette.
Peck.
I just wrote Queen Victoria.
And Zach.
Marie Antoinette.
All right, that one is correct. As we go to your next question, it's going to be as follows. Who was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1997 to 2007?
Oh.
I'd like to say things, but you know what? I feel like I'm going to.
Oh, God.
Are you trying to say that you say it best when you say nothing at all?
Sure. Yes.
5, 4. You never heard that song?
No, I heard that song. I know what you're talking
1.
about.
Pens down. All right, let's go to Zach first.
Tony Blair.
That is correct. Chris Diaz.
Mike Blaine.
Jonathan Peck.
I just wrote Charles.
Joe.
I know it's not right.
I got his last name wrong. I put Tony Blake.
Oh.
When my age helps me.
All right. So close. So close. And your final question in history and geography. What is the Charter of Church Rights that King John agreed to in 1215 commonly referred to as?
There's too many words.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also stumbled over myself, so I'll give it to you for free.
Okay, thank you.
What is the Charter of Church Rights that King John agreed to in 1215, commonly referred to as?
Do you have rights, Andrew? Do you have rights?
That Robin Hood.
I have rights and I have lefts. I have forwards and I have backwards.
I have 5. 4.
I got 5 on it.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Chris first.
No, I did again. I tried to. Yeah.
Nope. Joe.
The Magna Carta.
That is correct. Jonathan Peck.
Nothing.
And Zach.
I said I'd do the fuck what I want.
I mean, that is close.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Hey,
All right.
They
So
did
Chris.
put that pause in there.
Chris and Zach advance on to the found number 2. If they get this correct, they will have 5 wedges, putting our opponents in a pretty tough spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think my voice cracked, possibly.
When does the game end?
Once there is no chance for anyone to catch up, or once we run out of found number 1 categories.
We have to go to found number 2 first.
Yep, exactly.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Showdown.
All right. So Chris and Zach, or no? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Chris and Zach.
Yeah, you want to take it, or do you want me to take it?
I mean, I haven't watched it in a year, but I know some stuff. I don't know. How do you feel? I did slightly better in the round we had, but
yeah, you did better than me, and I think slowed down, but my mind is up.
If it's about any of my friends, I got it. Okay, let's go.
All right, so Zach is going to take it, and then Joe and Jonathan, who is going to be going for the steal.
I think I'll steal for this one.
Okay, go right ahead.
All right, so Zach will take this. Jonathan will be going for the steal if applicable. Zach, your question in Schmodown is as follows. Hlavik versus Smets was the opening match for the Schmodown Live event held in what city?
I'm going to go with Orlando.
And this is incorrect. Jonathan Peck, a chance for a steal.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. San Diego.
That is correct. And then you will have an opportunity to steal for the Showdown Wedge when you get the following question. What year did William Bibiani and Mark Andraco make their Schmodown debut?
2016.
That is correct for the Schmodown Wedge. No hesitation with that one.
All right.
As they're it's down 4-2. They could potentially take the lead here.
They could do it.
But we have to go back to without number 1.
Without number 1 is away. Sports.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
I'll answer it.
I mean, I'd like people to know I like sports.
All right, so first question in sports, or actually, Andrew, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, sure. What sport did Roger Federer play?
Wait, really?
Yes, really. Let's start off with a nice breezy ball.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Chris.
Basketball?
That is incorrect. Joe?
Baseball?
That is incorrect. Zach?
Maybe I was wrong for assuming this was the softball. Tennis. The greatest
tennis is correct. And Jonathan?
Tennis.
Yeah. A lot of people would consider him the greatest tennis player of all time. I would disagree.
Male.
I would say.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Your next question, gentlemen, in sports. All right. We're gonna go down to this one here.
Okay.
Go down to this one. In what track and field event is the world record held by Czech Jan Zelezny with a distance of 98.48 meters?
98.
That's what a meter is.
It's part of the metric system.
Yeah, you guys should catch on to that. It's a great thing.
It's hopping.
10 millimeters in a 10 millimeters in a centimeter, 10 centimeters in a decimeter, 10 decimeters in a meter. It's
okay,
like it's that. 3 inches in a thing, 12 inches in a foot. Like how many feet are there in a mile? It depends on what day you ask.
3, 2,
Exactly.
1.
It just should be basic.
And
It should be like exponential factorial things. Chris.
Get it.
Jonathan Peck.
Metric run?
Incorrect.
I just lost, guys. I don't know.
Joe.
Discus?
That's close. That's close.
God damn it!
Zach.
I put pole vaulting.
It's javelin, isn't it?
It's javelin.
Javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to guess. I just like run.
I did it. I don't know my first name that much.
All right. And your final question in sports for this Bafau number 1 round. Which NFL team appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls from 91 to 94 and lost them all?
Have you ever been to 4 championships and then lose them?
4 Scrabble championships, yes.
Ooh, what was the word that you lost on?
Conundrum.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. They put me in quite a kerfuffle.
Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe first.
The Bills?
That is correct. Jonathan Peck.
Lost to the Giants, rest against Cowboys twice, the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Diaz.
Nope, I said a Patriot.
And Zach Ford to tie us?
Yeah.
Dude. All right. So Joe and Jonathan are going into Bafau number 2. They went 3 for 6. And they will be getting Bafau number 2. Give them that wheel.
We'll do that right now, in fact. Haha, puns. And here we go. Well, it's about time, Hop.
It's about time we finally got to Time Hop. So Joe and Jonathan, who is going to be taking the Time Hop question?
Dates and numbers are up my alley.
Okay. I'll leave it up to you.
All right.
All right, so Jonathan's going to be taking it?
No, Joe.
No, I'm going to take it.
Joe's going to take it. And then Chris and Zach, who's going to go
Zach, you want to?
Yeah, I'll take it. I've been alive longer. Yeah.
All right, so Joe, your first question. Your question on Time Hop for the wedge is as follows: which of the following events happened first? Aerosmith releases the hit "Sweet Emotion." The Women's Basketball League holds their first game. DC comic books writer Jeff Johns is born.
Oof.
We'll read an answer in
The birth of Jeff Johns.
That is correct for the Time Hop wedge. For those of you playing along at home, Jeff Johns was born in 1973. Sweet Emotion came out in 75, and the Women's Basketball League began in 1978.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here I go. Here I go again.
All right. Back to the Time Hop.
And we're back to Time Hop, which means that we're ending on games.
How fitting.
All right, Andrew, you want to ask him that next Time Hop question?
Absolutely. Which one of these came first? Tennis player Monica Seles is stabbed by a fan during a game. A Netscape Navigator is released. Or the History Channel launches.
Going back to that first Time Hop question, what would you say is your favorite Aerosmith song?
You know what? I kind of don't like Aerosmith as much as everyone else does. So I'm going
Andrew,
to say...
and what time is this?
10:04 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Well, that means it's time to go back to bed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Aerosmith is awesome, and you should know that. Jonathan.
I wrote Olympian gets stabbed first.
That is correct. Chris.
I get them all. I get the second.
Joe.
I put History Channel.
And Zach.
Stabbed. So let's get stabbed.
All right. So tied up 1-1. We'll go to your next question in Time Up. And this is going to be as follows. Which of the following events happened first? Amazon.com is founded. Google.com is registered as a domain name. Wikipedia is launched.
Kaleb, I was literally just about to point that out. You're not wrong, Boatman.
He's
You're
right,
not
you know.
wrong. He is right. He ain't wrong. He right. Lucas Schilbach with showing his love for Jeff Bezos.
Stop coming. Do your homework.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Chris first.
Google.com to establish.
That is incorrect. Jonathan Peck.
I also wrote Google as domain.
Is incorrect. Joe
Amazon?
and Zach.
I put Wikipedia.
Amazon is correct.
Yeah.
Joe's the only one getting that right. Amazon.com was founded in 1994. Google was registered as a domain name in 1997, and Wikipedia was launched in 2001. Andrew, you want to hit him up with that final question?
Absolutely. All right, gentlemen, which of these events came first? Superman makes his debut in Action Comics #1. McDonald's opens their first restaurant. Or Bing Crosby records White Christmas.
Now, I never gave you a chance to answer the question that I scolded you for.
Oh, no, okay. You're back for me.
No,
I'm gone for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
you were
I
back.
was?
Well,
I was
me.
once lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see.
Okay, Shatner, Amazing Grace.
As we go into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use expression. Pens down. Let's go to Chris.
Superman made his debut in an Action #1.
That is correct. Zach.
And Superman Action Comics.
Jonathan.
Superman issue 1.
And Joe.
I had Superman and then crossed it out and put Bing Crosby.
Yeah. All right. So it was Superman that made his debut in 1938. McDonald's opened in 1940, and White Christmas was recorded by Bing Crosby in 1942. That does put both teams tied 3-3. So either they will both get spin the foul number 2. It is a very close game. It is tied up 4-3.
Right.
We will let Joe and
Let
Jonathan
us
go first
spin.
because they're behind.
Yes. Yes.
You take it,
Right.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And Zach and Chris is going to go for the steal.
I'll
Want
take
to
it.
go there?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, so Jonathan is going to be taking the wedge, and Zach's going to go for the steal if applicable. Mr. Peck, your question in sports is going to be as follows. What Canadian MLS team is nicknamed the Whitecaps?
MLS team. Okay. MLS. Do I keep it? Is it the Toronto soccer team? I don't know. I'm sorry.
That is incorrect. Zach, a chance for a steal.
The Montreal Elks.
That is incorrect.
Canada did soccer.
That is incorrect. It is Vancouver, the Vancouver Whitecaps. The Montreal Impact.
Oh.
Which means that we go now to games for their final turn. This is the last turn of the game, guys. So Joe and Jonathan.
Don't they get a
Yeah,
foul?
I was about to say they.
Oh yeah,
tied.
sorry. Both of them need to spin.
Yeah, we tied that round. They get a foul.
Both need to
Yeah,
spin
tied.
the fucking wheel. God, everybody take a
That
drink.
big fuck off wheel.
Yes.
You know what? Let's spin that big fuck off wheel.
Yeah.
A fuck off wheel.
Science and technology.
Pat, you got this?
Sure.
All right. This would be for the win if you do get it.
I'll go for the steal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that this would be for the win. Yeah, that's right. Because they can't come. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
No, because they could challenge. They could technically challenge.
Oh, that's true, and they could tie it after that. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
You're right.
Sorry.
No, they're at 4. We're at 3. Oh yeah.
But
if we
if you guys,
challenge,
challenge,
Yeah.
So, Brooklyn,
Alright.
do you mind if I give him this one?
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Here's your science and technology question. What type of alcohol is typically made from juniper berries?
I'm gonna go with tequila.
Chance for a steal.
is that absinthe?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for gin. Gin.
And
All right, which means that we go now to games for your final turn. Like I said before, Joe and Jonathan, you will need to spin to keep this going. Unless, yeah. Well, yeah. All right. So we will go to your games category, and it is going to be as follows. How many ladders are there in the game Shoots and Ladders?
We.
So, Brooklyn, are you a shoot or are you a ladder?
I'm a ladder.
I
I believe this was called Snakes and Ladders here because Canada's not sensitive. I think is that why it got changed from Shoots to Snakes?
Maybe because people don't want people
5,
stepping on snakes.
4, 3. Why did it have to be Snakes? 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jonathan.
6.
That is incorrect, Chris.
7.
That is incorrect, Joe.
13.
That is also incorrect, and Zach.
I did 7.
That is incorrect. The answer is 9. There are 9 in Shoots and Ladders. Andrew, you want to hit him up with another question of games?
Absolutely. Sorry. All right. In Super Mario Land, Mario's debut on the Game Boy, who do you rescue instead of Peach?
This is, I believe, one of the debut video. This is one of the launch games for the Game Boy.
I had a classic Game Boy, but it's because
Those were big fuck off things.
They were, but you know what? They were a lot of fun.
They were a lot of fun.
You can't lose them when they're big fucking things.
3,
Exactly.
2, 1. Pens down. You'd be surprised. Let's go to Zach first.
Is it Daisy?
That is correct, Chris.
no, it's Luigi.
Jonathan Peck
I wrote Luigi also.
and Joe Harrison.
I wrote Toad. He was just gonna go save his buddy Toad.
All right. Your next question, gentlemen, in video games is as follows. In what NES classic would you play as the character Littleback?
I prefer to get a Baconator myself instead of a Little Mac.
I've never had a Baconator, never had a Big Mac. I've never had a fast food hamburger.
Okay, so here's how it breaks down.
Okay.
If for the big three,
Yeah.
being Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King.
Yeah.
In order from best to worst, it's Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's.
That's correct. No, Burger King's shit. 1, pens down. Burger King is shit. It's not good. Joe.
Punch Out.
That is correct. Chris.
That what mine said. Point of trigger.
Jonathan Peck.
I didn't write anything. No.
And Zach.
I put Earthbound.
So that does tie things up. So we will go to Joe and Jonathan. Jonathan first. They are behind 1 wedge, so they will need to get something here.
All right.
Okay, let's see what we get. And it's a
All right,
challenge.
and it's going to be a challenge. So you guys can go for TV, music, games, or history/geography, or you can spin again.
Let's do TV again.
All right. Want to do
And
the same thing? Or do you
Yeah.
want to go for it? Or
Let's do TV, but I'm gonna answer it. Okay.
all right, sounds good.
All right, so Jonathan Peck, you are going to be going for TV.
Yes.
You guys get us incorrect. You guys...
It's over.
No, because technically you guys could steal their wedge
yeah.
to tie. All right, so Jonathan, your first question in TV is going to be as follows. Who is the host of Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives?
Guy Fieri.
That is correct.
So glad we got to use that question.
In what adult animated show would you find Norm Macdonald voicing a pigeon and Jim Rash as Marcus of Queensbury?
Can you repeat that again, please?
Absolutely. In what adult animated show would you find Norm Macdonald voicing a pigeon and Jim Rash as the Marquess of Queensbury?
Adult image. Oh,
4, 3,
is it Toucan and Birdie?
1. That is incorrect. Looking for the great Mike Tyson Mysteries.
What is
Yep. It's a show on Adult Swim. It's actually very good. Give it a watch. It's on at 12:15 in the morning.
That's correct.
All right, so
How
let's go
about that
to Zach and Chris because Joe and Jonathan can technically steal. All right, science and technology.
You want this, Zach?
Yeah, I'll take it again and fail again.
All right, Andrew, you want to give them their science and technology question?
Sure. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. A dermatologist specializes in what part of the body?
Wait.
What is happening? Okay, answer is skin.
Yeah.
That is correct.
That is correct. Yeah.
And you're a winner. Chris Diaz and Zach Ford.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
They
guys.
forgot to ask us who was stealing before they asked the question, so I was like, wait, don't finish the question until we know who's actually stealing.
I skipped it.
But you knew it.
Congrats, guys.
Great job, Zach.
Oops. All right. Well, another teams match that came down to the wire. Zach and Chris, you guys put up the win. Do some quick interviews. How are you guys feeling? I know, Zach, this is both of your debuts. How do you feel?
I feel good. This is like, we want to get on the trip for Vail. This was a fun one. Zach, you were a great partner to work with on this.
Yeah, thanks for playing me. It was fun for me the first time to tune in and have no idea what's happening the whole time. You're very nice to me to carry me through it, but I'm excited to return and watch some other matches happen too. So,
Nice. Glad to have you guys. I wanted quickly to Joe and Jonathan. You guys came back. You were down 3 wedges at one point. This could have been over quickly, but you made it close. And then just a couple of those challenges didn't go your way. How do you guys feel about your performance?
I think it's just gaps in knowledge got to me. I knew stuff in every category, but what I didn't know really bit me.
Same thoughts as Joe right here, though. I kind of forgot that Mike Tyson have an adult animated show on Adult Swim at one point, and I kind of flew over my head on that one, though. And, well, for me, there are some questions I a little bit missed right here, though. So, it is what it is for that type of stuff. I have fun here. So that's what matters.
No stakes, fun. Didn't
Awesome.
get knocked out, so that's good.
I will take Andrew for a second, and I'll throw in Kaleb Koho to give us some stats. Kaleb, who got the stats today? Who got the points?
Well, Zach Ford got 4 slices, all for just him alone. So that is, I think, a record for teams in terms of one person on the team putting up stats. Mr. Ford, your best category on the night, believe it or not, was music. 4 for 5. Technically arts because you went 3 for 3, but I guess I didn't really look at that one because you went perfect. So fuck you for going perfect. Because now I'm not the best in that one. Screw you, Zach. You can't let me have anything. Joe went perfect in Schmodown. Peck's best was Schmodown also at 4 for 5, and Chris's best was probably TV. 2 for 3, 66%. So did really solid in TV. So yeah, that's what I got.
Well, thank you very much for the stats. Andrew, your final thoughts before we wrap up the show.
This was fun. This is one of the this is some of the most foul number 2 slices I've seen get picked up in a match. So that's very impressive. Because honestly, a lot of times, like maybe 5 wedges get one in total, maybe 6, but we almost got the whole wheel. So this was very impressive.
Yeah, no, it was great effort by both teams. But that is going to wrap up another show. I want to thank Jonathan, Zach, Chris, and Joe for coming on to compete today. Andrew, as my co-host for this week, thank you for coming in. Kaleb, Cody, and Doug for hanging out in the back. I can only imagine what things you have to say after this is over. But for them and for me and for the chat, the great chat, cheers, guys. And as always, drive safely.
Drive on the right side of the road.